Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome to a first for my channel, a viewer request, and this is by Russell Graham, a long-time watcher who recommended the game Xenonauts to me. Xenonauts is a game that is a spiritual successor to the turn-based strategy game XCOM. Now, I'm going to be playing the normal difficulty for a few reasons. I am a bit of a veteran of XCOM games, but I wanted to get through the entire campaign and show you what the game is like. And I wanted this to be a little bit more of a chill session where I'm not so much struggling to make it day to day. Now, if things are hopefully things aren't going to be too difficult. We'll see how things go. These games are rarely a simple affair, and often I found myself scraping by even on some of the standard difficulties in XCOM due to its dynamic changing of the game. If you're going too well, it will throw some more difficult battles at you, and I imagine this is much the same. Now, with that being said, we're going to set our first base in Russia and Indochina, because this will allow us to cover two countries and their combined income is nearly $1 million a month. So this game allows you to place bases wherever you want. So this is very much a throwback to the original XCOM rather than the new one by Firaxis. Now, in terms of base names, vehicle names, the soldier names, everything can be customized, and I am happy for you guys to give me suggestions in the comments. In a very early video, I said I would be playing this, and if you wanted to give me some suggestions, I'm more than happy to rename the bases, the soldiers, vehicles, anything that can be named. Please try and keep it family friendly. I can't put profanity or sexual content in, otherwise the video will get banned. But other than that, I'll pick the most clever or funny comments for names, and I'll change the characters accordingly. Now, a bit of a base tour. We've got our hangars here with our troop transports and our fighter planes. The fighter planes, of course, will engage the enemy craft, and the troop transports will allow us to secure them after we shoot them down. We've got a laboratory where we do our research, our command center where we coordinate all of the operations with the top brass. We've got our workshop, and this is very important later on. We've got our radar, and that will allow us to detect alien craft as they fly over or near our base. Living quarters for our soldiers and various other staff, and of course storage where hopefully we'll be able to keep all of the goodies that we find in our adventures. Research, we can't do much at the moment. We can only research the alien invasion. It looks like that's already in progress, so we'll leave that. The workshop is not able to be used at the moment, at least until we can find some alien artifacts that we can reverse engineer. Barracks, we've got a nice range of soldiers, and the soldiers are definitely one of our greatest resources. The more experienced our soldiers, the more skillful they are, and the more options we can use in the battlefield. Munitions, we don't really have anything. We have a unlimited amount of resources in terms of conventional weapons. So here are our soldiers, and I'm going to look for someone from Australia. Nope. So I'm sorry, Russell Graham. I tried to pick someone from Australia for you to rename the soldier in your honor, but we're going to rename our assault soldier here because he has some pretty good stats. So in honor of Russell Graham, I hope I got your name right. You are now Corporal Russell Graham. You have been enlisted in the Army of the Goat. We've got our next unit, the sniper. Now, what I'm doing, I like to think of it in terms of football. I'm checking my players. I'm making sure they've got the right permissions, the right positions, and they've got the right classes. They're set up for success. So this guy has got a pretty good accuracy and not the greatest time unit. So probably not fantastic, but we'll leave it for now. Good reflexes though. So for snipers, we want a high time units and high accuracy. She's got high time units, ordinary accuracy, and not too bad bravery and reflexes. She would actually make a better shield user. Now the shield users are the vanguard of our army. They allow us to scout areas out from relative safety, using their riot shields to defend themselves and their pistols to take out enemies at close range. Very useful. Not a lot of people use them, but in the early builds I had, the riot shield users were some of the most useful units I had. Good reflexes, good time units, ordinary accuracy. We'll leave you for the moment. High strength, high reflexes. Okay, that's pretty good. So this is our machine gunner. We have another rifleman, high accuracy and reflexes. That's not too bad. And high time units. Again, that's okay. I'm looking for someone with high strength at the moment. Okay, yep. So this soldier's high strength, high accuracy and reflexes. I don't seem to have anyone with a high enough strength to... Ah, there we go. High strength and high reflexes and high time units. This character would be better off as a rocketeer. Actually, we'll make you a specialist. So we have they have a law and an extra rocket and also some C4 in case things get dicey. And because I appreciate a nice high-powered rifle, I've definitely got to have myself in the game too. Okay, so I think we're all set to go. We've got our players set up very well. And what I often like to do for my shield users is assign them an extra hand grenade or two, because they're definitely going to be in the mix a fair bit. Okay, so that's probably not a good idea. Too heavy. There we go. I think that's good enough. There's only a small penalty for weight. And a heavy weapons user, we probably want to have them with an extra belt of ammunition. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think we've got a good lineup. Let's now just wait for some alien activity. That was quick. Okay, so our first alien's been detected. We're going to intercept him. We've got our 2 fighter jets. They're going to go take him out. So it's 2 on 1. So we want to bait him with one of our fighters and attack him from the flank with our other one. Now these ships obviously a lot better than ours, a lot faster, and a lot better armed. Ah, get out of there, you idiot. But a nice flanking attack here. We should be able to hit him from the side. And there we go. Nicely done. So we used a flanking attack with our second ship, and we didn't take any damage from that. So we now have our first alien craft downed. We can then go and attack that and hopefully capture and kill the inhabitants and get some really good technology we can start to reverse engineer. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood, as our intrepid Xenonauts try to recover the ship that we managed to shoot down previously. Two of our members cover the exits of the ship, making sure that there's no aliens lying in wait. Your boy Russell Graham moves up with a shotgun in hand, watching the front of the ship. Corporal Natalie with her trusty shield, flanking the long hallway. And Skill Incarnate with his trusty rifle, covering the long hallway as well. Thomas Foster backing up Russell Graham. Russell takes a knee so they can shoot over his shoulder. And Corporal Natalie waiting behind on the ship, covering the squad with her heavy machine gun, ready to suppress any aliens that come by. Patrick Kaminsky backing up Russell Graham as well. Our squad's ready, and with that we end our turn, hoping that the aliens aren't too close. Shots going off to the north, showing us that there is at least one alien in this direction. Thinking carefully, we move up Natalie to the side of the buildings, ready to check these out, make sure there's nothing waiting for us inside. Corporal Ramos moving up behind cover to help Natalie clear the buildings out, along with Hugo Dubois. We've spied one unit, looks like he's a friendly. Try and help him out. Corporal Natalie moves up with her machine gun, covering the crew. Looking good so far. Thomas Foster around the corner, watching out for aliens. Your boy Russell following him. Patrick Kaminsky as well, watching the long hallway. Skill Incarnate watching their backs. And with that, our squad ends their turn. Alien comes into view, the squad's taking their shots. Gunning down their first alien. Your boy Russell takes the kill with his deadly shotgun. Good squad tactics, massed firepower. It's working well. Corporal Natalie moves inside the first building, clearing it out and ensuring that the rest of the squad can move up with safety. Hugo Dubois moves up. Ramos moves up, keeping an eye out for the source of the gunfire to the north. Russell moves up, watching the long haul. Sergeant Patrick moving near the corpse of the alien that they took out, along with Thomas Foster. Squad's spirits are pretty high considering they managed to take out their first alien with minimal trouble. Our weapons, while quite inferior, prove that mass firepower can take down these aliens. We end our turn. The squad gets a visual cue. There's an alien up to the north here. We move up our other squad member, Natalie, watching the backs. Natalie Lee moving around the corner. We spy another dead alien. It appears our ally has successfully taken him down. Skill Incarnate moves up the long hallway in the other direction. Spies an alien. He moves back to safety. The rest of our squad is not exposed. But there are 2 aliens. So with that, we end our turn. The aliens split off, one hiding inside the building, the other moving to the north. Thinking carefully about what to do, making sure that we don't leave anyone exposed. We move up your boy Russell, very carefully. Spying the alien. Calculate the shot, doesn't look good. Burst fire, 13% chance, not good. Everything's being blocked. Sergeant Patrick pulls out his hand grenade. We're trying to work out what our chances of getting a shot are. It is going to expose him, so instead we get Russell Graham. See if he can do it. Russell throws. Grenade lands directly at the alien's feet. Nicely done. Moving back to safety. And we have Patrick take a shot because he can. Swing and a miss. Moving back to safety. So on that, we're going to hope the hand grenade does its work. It appears we don't have enough to use our machine gunner, so we're going to move her back to safety. There's no cover up here, which means that our better goal would be to move Natalie Lee up through the buildings, back her up with our squad mates as well. Alright, we've got our men set up. The squad hopes that they've moved well during the turn, only time will tell. We end the turn. The grenade goes off, doing heavy damage to the alien. Alien exposed himself. Russell moves up, hoping that has done the damage. No, it has not. It looks like the alien has fled. Skill Incarnate takes a shot. Takes another shot. Unfortunately, that did not do the trick. Move back to safety. We turn the squad around, hoping that they can take the alien when it rounds the corner. We move Russell back to safety. Moving our men through here is going to place them in danger. So what we do instead is open the door. And they should be able to get an angle through the door to take a shot. On that, we end the turn. Deadly hail of gunfire from our machine gun cuts down another alien. Showing the value of massed firepower, we're wrecking them. We have one more target through these buildings here, so we move up Russell Graham. Patrick moves up. And, of course, our machine gunner, Natalie Leah Dubois. Thomas Foster also. We're hoping the alien will be dumb and try and charge our squad, which we can use our massed firepower to cut him down. Skill Incarnate moves up to cover the long hallway. Natalie Lee moves forward. Ramos moving forward as well. And Hugo Dubois. On that, we end our turn, hoping for the best. Alien takes a shot. Thankfully, he does not do a good job. He's missed. We now have the location of the final foe. Moving up, checking corners. Making sure that he's not going to get a shot off. Approaching from the front is not a smart idea. So the Xenonauts elect to approach from behind. Russell Graham takes the lead. Watching the doorway with his shotgun. Leah Dubois remains in position. Thomas Foster watching the window. We move Sergeant Patrick out of the way. And Skill Incarnate not being in the best position, we move him up to the wall. Where he might be able to use his rifle to good effect. Things are getting tense now. We've got the last few foes. We want to try and do this with minimal casualties. Can we do it? Moving the squad up. They plan to flank the ship from both sides, making sure that a frontal attack doesn't happen, because that would be extremely dangerous. On that, we end the turn. Fortunately, the alien seems to be having a little bit of hesitation in coming out of the ship, which works perfectly well for the Xenonauts. They move around to flank. Cutting through the buildings. And we move up one of our aces in the hole, our machine gunner, getting into position, ready to suppress those aliens. Skill Incarnate not in the best position, so we're going to move him to the long hallway. Using the booth as cover, he's going to try and get a shot off on the alien. Natalie moving round to flank. Ramos following. Using the cars as cover. Hugo staying close to cover and watching the hallway, covering his squad mates. We end the turn. The alien seems to have regenerative powers. He's regenerated all of the damage that we did in the previous turns, proving that we have to make sure that we use massed firepower. A couple of shots is not going to do the trick. Squad moving slowly but surely, keeping losses at a minimum. Our run being quite fruitful so far. 2 confirmed kills. 1 confirmed kill for our ally. Skill Incarnate moving to get a little closer. Watching the door. Russell Graham moving very close to the alien ship. The squad's getting close now and the tension's starting to ratchet up. Natalie Lee doesn't have the ability to run too far, so we're going to move her in on the next turn, ready to cover the rest of the squad. On that, we end the turn. The alien seems to be... He's getting a bit scared because the Xenonauts are coming. Our losses are low. We're stacking up on that alien ship. Their weapons are better than ours, though. And one wrong move could end up with some Xenonauts getting wasted. Corporal Lee moves up with a machine gun, getting ready to assist the squad. Skill Incarnate moving around the corner, hoping to get a shot off. Natalie Lee moving up. Other squad members aren't ready yet. We end turn. Luckily, the alien is somewhat hesitant to move up. Rest of the squad moves to position. The plan to attack the ship from two sides. The men are ready. The alien moves on. He takes out one of the soldiers. He's called our bluff, moving out and killing one of our men. It's time to use our heavy machine gun, hoping that we can suppress the alien. Solid hit from Corporal Lee. Heavy damage. Russell Graham's hurt, he's suppressed, and we're hoping that we can take him out with a burst. No good. Changing tactics, we decide to use a hand grenade. We can't. Our only hope is to attack him from behind with Corporal Natalie Lee. Solid hit with the pistol. Alien down. We've lost one unit, but we took out 3. We actually took out 4. Very well done. Mission successful. Light losses. And that was the first mission of Xenonauts. With the mission complete, we have access to some alien alloy, alien metal, an alien plasma rifle, and an alien pistol. We can begin to research those. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the alien plasma rifle. And on that, we're going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be playing more of Xenonauts. I've certainly enjoyed the game so far. And I hope you enjoy the playthrough as well. Special thanks to Russell Graham, who did suggest for me to try this out. I certainly enjoyed it. And another call to action, guys. If you want to be a soldier in the game, if you want to have a say in naming the base, in adding some fun to the game, then leave me a comment. If you want to be a soldier, leave me your name. Either your real name or your nickname, I'll make do. Please don't make it profane or sexual in nature, because I can't do that because of YouTube's rules. And if you want to rename the base, again, try and make it something that's not too vulgar, and I'll oblige you as best I can. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and Hope you'll join me when we play some more Xenonauts. Until next time, Skill Incarnate out.